Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Lisa, and as you guys can see, and you may see in the title, it's the Week 9 headlines and highlights. And today we're going to be doing something different. Usually I show my face and I talk to you. Today, we're going to look at it on the live score sheets. And you may see in the title, Seahawks went on a bye week. Well, I'm going to explain to you that as the video goes on. And also, some of the biggest shocks of the game. Let's get started. First off, the Seahawks went on a bye week. Now, in order for it to do that, there are some factors that need to happen. The Falcons needed to beat the Saints, and as you can see, they did, thanks to Mr. Cordell Patterson, of all people. He's become a very good weapon right now. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. And then this was the worst one. And I'm going to let you know this was probably the easiest win for the Patriots. Because Sam Darnold saw some ghosts. And don't worry, I don't mean ghosts, but he has a bad record against the Patriots. Still hasn't won in his career. And despite Chris McCaffrey playing like Mr. Spread and Sproles, just if you have Sam Darnold on your team against the Patriots, yeah, good luck with that. Now, another factor, the Vikings. They beat the Seahawks, and the Ravens need to win. And oh my God, can Lamar Jackson run the ball? He looks like he can come back against any team, like he did against the Chiefs, the Lions, the Colts, now the Vikings. The Ravens are unstoppable. Do not think of them. And then this one might be the most weirdest. How did the Niners lose to the Cards? May I give an explanation on how the Niners still have not won a home game this season? They had no Kyler Murray. The Cards had no DeAndre Hopkins. They lost to Colt McCoy and James Conner. Did you remember James Conner just came into this team? Like, Niners, come on. And then the most bizarre. How did the Titans defeat the Rams? I mean, they had no Derrick Henry. They had a guy named Aiden Peterson, and Matt Stafford looked like he was in Detroit rooting his team. And I mean, we could have not said a better luck win for the Seahawks than this. And to wrap it all up, the Steelers defeat the Bears, so now you can take a look. The Bears are 3-6, Niners are 3-5, and now we got the Vikings 3-5. The Panthers are now 4-5, and the Saints are 5-3. So now there's a chance for the Seahawks. Now let's go over three of the games, and as usual, these three are the most shocking ones. So let's start off with this one, and I cannot tell you how shocked I am. Let's go in there and see what happens, and you can guess, how does Josh Allen lose to Josh Allen? Meaning the QB Allen lose to the linebacker Allen. Well, let's take a look at the stats. And oh my God, what happened here? I mean, you could take a look as you're watching this video. That Josh Allen was everywhere. 8 tackles, 1 fumble recovery, 1 sack, 1 interception. Ugh. And as you can see right here, Josh Allen just said, "You're not going anywhere." And the numbers say it. Look at the numbers. He looked like he was running for his life, like this was a Texas game in the AFC wild card. I mean, come on, Allen. The protection, yes, I see. But you cannot blame them on them. If you cannot score 10 or more points against the Jacks of all people, then I don't know what to say. Ugh, this might be one of the ugliest losses I've seen. Now on to the next one. And yes, this next one seems a bit, let's just say, odd. As you guys know, the Cowboys, they're the best team in the NFC. After losing to the Bucks, they've lost 6 straight. And when Prescott came back, it looked like, yeah, we'll defeat the Broncos. It did not work out. In fact, the Broncos have won 7 straight against Dallas. So it looked like, okay, like they're going to win 7 straight. Prescott, I don't know what happened. It's like the players had butterfingers. They were drop balls, they couldn't convert fourth down, and Teddy B looked like he likes to play against Dallas. He hasn't lost them in his career. Whew, that doesn't look good. And you do not want to look good. This game. How do the Patriots lose to? How do the Packers lose to the Chiefs? I get it that Darren Rodgers is not playing, but Patrick Mahomes' defense looks like a paper mache. And if you cannot put up at least 20 points, then I don't know what to say. And yes, Aaron Rodgers is out. Yeah, but at least maybe put up a fight. Well, the Packers did on defense. They led Mahomes to 170 yards. And I know I play fantasy too. You may want to think about maybe benching Mahomes, but there's nobody that's going to bench Mahomes. But again, if you look at Mahomes' stats, he's thrown a pick in every game. Well, he didn't throw a pick here, so streak 8 is over. But still, you cannot lose. You cannot if you can't put up 20 points like you always do. I don't know what to say. You may want to look 4 versus NFC East teams. Interesting. They beat let's see. They beat the Packers. They beat the Eagles. They beat the Giants. And they beat the Redskins. Whoa, that is pretty weird. They beat easy teams. I need to see more from these Chiefs. So there you go. As you guys can see, yeah, this was a weird one. 4 divisional opponents, well, divisional leaders, lost in this game. We saw Josh Allen beat Josh Allen. We saw, the Seahawks get pretty lucky, and now we don't know who's the best team in the NFC now. We thought it was the Packers. Now it's the, Titans. Now it's the Cowboys. I mean, we don't have a consistent team that's going to be good. So this is going to be a really close race. So we'll see what happens in week 10. And with Russell Wilson coming back, could this be interesting? Can the Seahawks actually make a run? Well, we'll find out. So thank you for watching this video. And as always, like, subscribe, and hit that notifications button. And stay safe and enjoy the rest of the day.